All right. So the terrorist in the yellow house, it's sex workers. And same with the one here. So they were recruited by Mexican and Iranian. Putin somehow in this because of all the equipment. Like this is a serious, like the whole 63% of this whole place I don't understand. I'm trying my best, but you can see why, right? Um so the sex workers with their white guys they brought in, there was a couple. I can identify them to the agents, and I will be. They came as a couple. Anyways, they were all out there from the middle of the afternoon up until about 10 minutes ago, having a big party in the backyard with a big bonfire. Yeah, I don't need to say anymore. And they were coming and going from the Al Mob House. And this, I can never talk about the really, I have no word because I'm so traumatized. And I give up. If I can't speak, I can't speak. Big, huge military helicopters that fly over this house, all these houses, shining lights on all these people. So they're insane. Okay, they're schizophrenic. Nobody in their right mind involved with that. They know these agents and they know this military chemical stuff here. I mean, the fucking owner of the house here, if he's really the owner, anyways, the one that says he is, the male in the basement who cuts up dead bodies, he, I don't think he'll be arrested. I think because he's so involved with Iran, it's like some sort of Muslim terrorist. I just don't put my money down on that. Nope, never did. But the rest of them, dude, we'll just see because they're just waiting here. They were in the yard. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, only a schizophrenic would do that. We know that. When I went to get my garbage, S Street is definitely a run for prostitutes. And that's what this city has turned into because I've been here a long time. I've come here since I was 22. And it is like a completely different place. It is nothing but strippers and young hookers, college age hookers. Promise big dreams. Be a good hooker. You could end up like Melania Trump. You know, this is a success to them. And be a good hooker. You can get a job at a news agency with, like, this is so foul, dude. Like, these kind of people who let men do that to them have serious psychiatric issues. And this country, there's not going to be a lot of the population left. There will be, but there's going to be a huge, huge, huge removal of millions of people here because of what they did and what they're willing to do. And like what I said, you can't seek justice with them. Some of the ones overseas, they're probably thinking now, gosh, we should have maybe not done this. The ones here are a whole different beast, and there's a lot of variables, but it's not really variables. There's a better word, but I don't remember it. That made this comparable to ISIS terrorists and just barbarians. And you can't put them in camps. You can't reform them. They have to be exterminated. Period. All right. And I will. As if you want to give me this some sort of government job, I will do this as my job. You tell me how. I will put in 16-hour days, and you will be so grateful, every one of you on earth, when I am done. And you will say, "Oh my God, hallelujah, thank you, Heidi Granger. I can finally breathe. The entire planet is peaceful now. Just show me how. Just tell me how to do it. All right? I will do it. You don't have to. You can blame me. When I am done acting as president or whatever job you want to give me to do it, there will be half of the population here. It has to happen. And I will not stop until it is done. What I've seen here in this city, they, without even a blink of an eye, will do it to everyone else in the world, and I'm not going to let them do it. I'll tell you one reason why. All these bioweapons they used on me as a petri dish here, and the chemical toxic gas, I'm going to use on them. But I don't think they'll be washing their dishes. That's why. So you can go ahead and think whatever you like, but what you did to me, I'm going to do to you. as far as the new Americans and bioengineering cities and the arms that reach out to the world, this is a loving country, but it came from such evil and barbarianism. No, this country is not about, like when I go on S Street, when I looked, it's just hookers and the guys pimp them, and this is culture here. No, it's not culture. And no young girl who is normal wants to do that. She doesn't want to sleep with the whole summer camp. She wants one or two boyfriends, and this is what she wants through high school. One or two, and she loves them so much, and that's natural. And they're all the same, and I was too. Any girl is like that, okay? All right, and they don't want to do summer school and sleep with the whole summer school. Something very, very, very frightening happened to the human here, and they're out of here. I will do it. After this, yeah, there's gonna never be any whatever the word for forgiveness from me. Never. No. No, families can't be killing their own members and hunting and stalking and waiting for them to get cut up. And what other barbaric acts to have them fried up in a skillet. No, no, no. 14-year-old girls, when I'm in a different part of town, I remember this very clearly, can't be staring me down, young girls from elite prep schools, with absolute vitriol and hate because I'm standing in front of her and I'm alive. Because she knows me from Twitter and I'm anti-KKK. And a little white girl. You know what? Say goodbye to the little white girl. Say goodbye to her mommy and daddy. It's over, folks. You pushed it too far, and you can't tell them that because telling them this or even making any sort of actions like that or words like that is seeking justice. It can't be done with these ones here. Just clean it out. I will do it. I'm begging for that job. Please give me that job. If you want to make up to me after everything I went through for 5 years, you know how. All right? So this man in Mexico, whatever he thinks he's doing, who cares? They don't think the ones from here. They're not thinking. Okay? This terrorist stuff, I'm still in it. Your terrorists were just up there getting ready for more kills with the plastic things they do. I don't need to tell the public this. The agents know this. These terrorists, everyone's stalking and hunting. This is part of the thrill here, huh? Stalking, hunting. What about these bombs and shit like that here? You forgot about that. Who cares, Washington, D.C.? These agents, these evil agents, you're dead too. You set up and fucking brought in hookers? Disgusting fucking psych issue women? Taught them how to make bombs? Locked up women like me for years in a room? Made attempts around the clock to cut off my head in here? You're dead too. You're dead too. I wish I spoke Spanish right now, but I don't. I want the migrants to know that you're welcome to come here, but there's not going to be Disneyland here. You know what I just said is going to happen here. Oh, yeah. There's not going to be Los Angeles. Los Angeles is one of the cities that gets hit. My orders. All right? I don't need to tell you why. If you're an adult, you know why. Okay? Netanyahu. There's nowhere to run, Netanyahu. Nowhere. And I will find you, fucker, if you try. Okay, nonetheless, I'm glad I could finally speak again because this was extreme today. But it's because of the level of agents everywhere here, dude. And this terrorist cell is so atrocious. They're committing cannibalism. When I went to get the groceries, dude, smelling this fucking human remains, and she mixes it with rice. The woman is so fucking sick. Good luck, lady. She's not, I don't think, alive right now. It's coming down to it. They're going to meet the agents real soon. All these terrorists, the good guys. They're going to meet them. I don't know what they do, okay, because they haven't had a chance to tell me. I presume they get a confession, however they get their evidence, and then they probably take them to a jail cell, and they execute them. Well, that's the punishment. Look it up. The Constitution you tried to overthrow. So you could catwalk fucking little young 19-year-olds strung out on drugs in front of this fucking porch every day. That's what you were fighting for. No, no. No more young girls want a couple boyfriends. I was the same way. We get these crazy crushes. I never grew out of that. But it's okay. We're sweet. Women are sweet. And in high school, you can't help it because you have all the hormones and you're getting these crushes on the cute boy. You have one or two that you love so much. That's every girl's the same. You do not sleep with the summer camp. All the boys there, gang sex. There will be no more of these kind of females in this country. They will not exist. There's no discussion. You push the envelope so far and stretch that rubber band, United States, so far, what do you think you're going to get? Nobody wants you anymore. This is my country and I'm taking it. I'm here. But as far as the migrants, if you want to come up here, you're more than welcome. But once we're finished striking Mexico and striking places that are crushing your El Salvador, crushing with the, I'm not going to get into all the lecture of how and why your countries are suffering right now. They won't be. They'll be leveled out, balanced. What did I just say I would do? Once I'm done with the people in this country, the whole world can breathe. And you will thank me. And if the United Nations has a problem, you know what? If these evil military don't strike New York, I am. There will be no United Nations to contest this. You are Iran, UN. Too late. The whole world. Thank you, Heidi. Look at America now. There's all these cities with engineering and medicine and food. And it's really not a lot of Disneyland there, no. But it's a nice place. And these migrants can go back to El Salvador, back to wherever they're from, if they want to. It won't be suffering there. That's all I wanted to tell you. But if you want to come here, you're more than welcome. But just know where you're coming. Know what's happening. Millions of Americans are not going to stay here in camps. No, migrants, you're not going to be involved in that. Okay? But know where you're at and what's going on. Because there's no fucking secrets here. Okay? The secrets are happening now. And I'm the one who told you the truth. And every day they tried to cut my head off for it. No more. Adios.